Edelman Hawks Field in Graham Park in Union City. Today it's the site of District 14 2A softball as the Union City Lady Tornadoes taking on the Gibson County Lady Pioneers. Coach, you've already played a couple of district games. You had Ripley earlier, Gibson County. Each district game just starts a brand new game, brand new season, really.
Yes, sir, absolutely. We've given up 2 to Ripley. We talked about it on our Tornado Talk that we were in that game and then we give up a big inning and then we're in it again, give up a big inning. All our girls got to do is go out there, compete for 7 innings, and I like our chances.
Yeah, keys to the game tonight against this Gibson County squad?
Don't walk anybody. That's the main thing. Keep walks to a minimum, put the ball in play, and put pressure on their defense.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Stevie Gossett, as he stops by before the game tonight, our Jerry Ward Autoplex coach's interview, and our keys to the game, also sponsored by Jerry Ward Autoplex. We'll take a break and come back with more pregame as we'll head up to the Herman Jenkins Motors press box and get a little bit ready for tonight. It's Gibson County, Union City. It's all next on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edwards Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrient Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrient Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Welcome back to the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth as we are about ready for the first pitch of tonight's game, which will be brought to you by First Response Security Services. Starting lineups as well. Gibson County going to start Andrea Criswell leading off. Batting second will be Avery Owens. We do not have their positions. They hadn't decided on those apparently on their lineup. We'll figure it out as they play defense. Chloe Allman will bat third. Addie Mathis will bat fourth for Gibson County. Lady Pioneers have Mary Summers batting fifth, and sixth spot will be Jolie McVeigh. Carson Patizzi will bat seventh. Hitting eighth is Alexis Tate. Ninth place hitter is Annalie Thompson, and Avery Harden in there as well. For Union City, leading off and playing left field will be sophomore Kylie McClure. Hitting second, playing center field, Union City junior Kylie Mays. You have Maddie Smith pitching and batting third. Sister Hadley Smith will be at first base and hit fourth. Addison Carr playing short today and batting fifth. Avery Riley will be at second. The freshman is in the lineup as well. Whitley Jenkins, senior, playing third base. Annalise Morton, junior, playing right field today. Maddie Stewart, the DP, will bat ninth. And Heaven Marshall is the flex. She will be catching for this Union City squad. Lady Tornadoes on the season having a difficult time getting really any consistency, and that's what Coach Stevie Gossett is wanting to see from his team as they get moving forward. Our pregame meal today brought to you by Domino's Pizza in Union City. Order on the Domino's app. they can bring it to you. Just put a pin in. I mean, they can get right to you. So our Jerry Ward keys to the game, as you heard Coach Gossett talk about, not walking anyone, staying away from the walk, the bases on balls. And that's something that Maddie Smith, unfortunately, has struggled with so far this season. 19 bases on balls, but she struck out 46. So the pitching is there just every now and then. Struggles a little bit, but hit 21 batters thus far. That is an astronomical amount. But she's getting used to these double-A teams, these different teams that she's facing. And for the past 2 years, she faced some single-A teams. Didn't see many of these, but Union City did play Gibson County each year, so they kept that toe in the water, if you will. So Smith today, 2-4 on the season. Union City 2-7 as they get ready to play their 10th game of the year. Smith has pitched 45 innings, just has given up 63 hits. So you want to stay away from the big part of the plate if you're Maddie Smith and get ready for, if you have to get it in there, use your defense. That's the main thing. Our First Response Security Services starting lineups brought to you by First Response Security Services. We will be seeing if Union City can right their ship after the loss on Tuesday to Hickman County, going up north of the border and seeing a couple of pitchers in Hickman County after a big win over Halls just the other day. A 12-7 win for the Lady Tornadoes. The bats came out late. Big game for Maddie Smith as well. We'll see what Union City is able to do against Gibson County here today. The Lady Tornadoes, a couple of seniors, 3 seniors in the lineup with Whitney Jenkins, also Addison Carr and Maddie Smith. 2 juniors in the starting lineup, Callie Mays and Annalise Morton. Sophomore Heaven Marshall along with Kylie McClure, and then a couple of freshmen, and Maddie Stewart and Avery Riley. Also, Hadley Smith is a sophomore as well. So it's a nice balance for Coach Stevie Gossett as he is ready for another season. And we're ready for our first softball game of the season as well. We'll take a break and come back with the First Response Security Services first pitch from Edelman Hawks Field. That is coming up next on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the Meat Shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the Meat Shop. It's what's for dinner.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Welcome back to the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth You're listening to Union City Lady Tornado Softball on WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City. I'm Robin Francis along with the whole Froggy crew today. Brings out the best here at Edelman Hawks. So Maddie Smith has finished her last warm-up. Union City about ready as Andrea Criswell will come to the plate. Gibson County and Union City, 14-2A action. Lady Pioneers trying to find consistency as well. Several teams you could say that about. Here in the early going of the season, it is still March. Smith with your first response, first pitch, a bit inside, ball one. Like we had the stat on Smith that she's struck out plenty, but you put together the hits and walks. Ball right back to her. And they're calling her safe. She beats it out on a ball back to the pitcher. Very good speed by Criswell. Basically in the dead zone right in front of the mound. That'll bring up Avery Owens for Gibson County. Smith, next one from her. A little spin action, and it goes to the outside corner. Strike one. Gibson County with the runner at first. It is Criswell. Next one from Smith to Owens. Way outside. Smith had a fantastic year last year in Union City, having a very good year as well. This year she struggled just a little bit. Starting to find her way as well. Next one from her, popped up toward center field, coming on quickly. The Lady Tornadoes junior, Kylie Mays. And Mays with the grab, and they flip it over to first, and they get Criswell, who got off a little bit too far. And a double play for Union City. That put out 8-3. Good play by Criswell, coming in hard, catching, and then flipping it over to first. Two down, Smith to Chloe Allman. Allman takes strike one. Chloe Allman, third place hitter for the Lady Pioneers. We'll see if Union City can go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first. Next one from Smith. Nice pitch on the outside, low. Foul back to the screen, 0-2. Maddie Smith gets the call from head coach Stevie Gossett on which pitch to throw. A slide piece going outside. It had enough break on it to fool Allman, and she takes it looking. Strikeout will end the inning. Union City, no runs on one hit, no errors, and nobody left. After a half inning, no score. Union City coming to bat on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 network.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chevrolet and GMC, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at hermanjenkins.com.
Union City in the bottom half of the first inning will send Kylie McClure to the plate, along with Kylie Mays and Maddie Smith. Anybody gets on, Hadley Smith will be waiting in the fourth spot. So Gibson County has Criswell on the mound. Owens, the catcher. We look around as best we can to find the other players. Mary Summers is playing third base today for Gibson County. We'll figure out the others as we go along. Coming up for Union City, Kyla McClure. McClure coming in, hitting .280. Threatens to with that run swing, but way outside. Little heat on the pitch from Criswell. She's had some very good games this season. Next one from her. A little bit high. It makes it 2-0. McClure, sophomore. 7 hits on the year, 7 runs. That's what you want to see out of your leadoff hitter. Next one, Criswell, way outside. So a 3-0 count for McClure. If you're Union City, you don't mind that leadoff walk because a lot of things happen when the leadoff gets on by a walk. Ball outside, and it's going to stay outside. Base on balls, we'll put McClure at first. McClure on the season. 5 stolen bases, been caught once. We'll see if she does any running. Kylie Mays, junior center fielder for Union City. Mays hitting .375 on the year. 10 runs for her. Threatens to bunt high in the air. And it is against the net. Goes 0-1. Dropped the bat just a tad, and that allowed the ball to get underneath or on top of the bat. Criswell. 4 straight pitches and a walk for McClure. Now Mays up with an 0-1 count. This pitch is a little bit high. Makes it 1-1. McClure not running thus far. Criswell is what you would call a plus on velocity. Takes a little bit off of that one, and apparently must have been inside. Makes it 2-1, the count. So Mays working hard against Criswell. See if Union City has any kind of play on right here. Good count to do so. Next one, Criswell. Ball in the dirt. Blocked nicely by the catcher, Owens. But it's 3-1 now. But going down to second on the wild pitch is McClure. So Union City, runner in scoring position, nobody down. Mays waiting with a 3-1 count. Takes it right down the middle. 3-2 the count. Mays so far this year, she's walked 7 times, struck out 8. Has a couple of RBIs on the year. Has an RBI chance right here. 3-2 from Criswell coming. Ball high and makes Union City with their first 2 reaching base, and Maddie Smith will come up. Smith, along with her sister, leading the team in hitting. Maddie is hitting .407, the .500 on-base percentage, 11 hits on the year, 9 RBIs. This is the type of person you want up there. Gibson County now as a force. At third and at second, as McClure and Mays have reached base. Smith waits from Criswell, threatens the bunt, takes one on the outside corner for strike 1. Sister Hadley, sophomore, playing first today, waits on deck. Andrea Criswell for Gibson County, working against Maddie Smith right here. Nobody down here in this first, and another pitch, nice pitch on the outside corner, makes it 0-2. So Smith has to protect now. Next one coming for her. Swing and a miss, and a Nutrien Ag strikeout on Maddie Smith. Ball down and a little movement to it. Just a good pitch from Criswell, and that's the first out of the inning. Here comes Hadley Smith, leading the team in hitting at .435, a .567 on-base percentage. 10 hits and 9 RBIs on the season. So Stevie Gossett and I talked about yesterday, getting hits with runners on in the early innings. Ball nice, sort of what you would call a cut in a way. Goes over the outside corner in the low strike zone. Makes it 0-1. Criswell having a little tough time finding the zone. Last few pitches she has. Ball inside. Nice cut there. Goes inside, but catches the corner. And both Smiths have been at 0-2. One down here in the first. Union City with 2 people on. High pitch by Criswell makes it 1-2. Seeing if Smith might go for that. Sometimes a player has a weakness. Anytime they see one up in their eyes, a lot of times they'll go for it. Smith did not. Well, she waits a 1-2 right here. Swing and a miss, just blows it past her. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout for Andrea Criswell. And Union City 2 down now. And Addison Carr coming to the plate. Carr struggling this year, 160. 7 RBIs, though. She's third and tied for third in the team with RBIs. Waits for Criswell. Stevie Gossett talked about how Addison struggled early last season but finished over 400. Seeing if she might repeat last year. 1-0 the count. With 2 down on Addison Carr. 5th place hitter for the Tornadoes. Ball inside. Backs her up just a little bit. Criswell can bring it. And so far she has, but and the word about her is she might strike out 11, she might walk 11. And so far, that's almost rung true. Struck out 2 and walked 2 this inning. Ball on the outside corner called a strike. So it is 2-1 now on Addison Carr. I thought it was 2-2 maybe. We shall see. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Union City with runners at first and second. McClure and Mays wait as Carr swings and grounds it toward third, and reaching it and grabbing it and flipping it over or taking it herself is Mary Summers, and Gibson County gets out of a threat by Union City. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 players left after 1 inning of play. No score between Gibson County and Union City on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
The Gibson County went in order in the first. Did get a hit from Criswell, a dribbler right in front of the mound. And she was put out in a double play. So Maddie Smith works with a clean slate, if you will. Addie Mathis, Mary Summers, and Jolie McVeigh will be coming up to bat for the Lady Pioneers. Smith, first one coming from her, fouled off to the right side. Oh and 1 the count. Smith tries to take a little bit off. That one caught into her grip and goes high, and ball 1. To say it is windy today is an understatement. Nice pitch by Smith, taking a little bit off on that outside corner. Strike 2. So Addie Mathis dealing with a 1-2 count right here from Maddie Smith. Cutter goes wide right. Lady Pioneers on the season. Couple of 4 wins, I believe. Ball hit in the direction of second base. That wind takes it back about 10 feet, and making a good play is Avery Riley. Having to reach back and deal with that wind, makes the play, and 1 down here in the top of the second. That probably shows players that you never know, today or all day. It just may be one of those things you're going to have to deal with, and it's coming out of the southwest, southeast area. Mainly southeast right now. Ball 1 high to Mary Summers, third baseman. Ball inside, makes it 2-0. Smith regroups. And a ball out in front. Grabbing it and flipping it toward first. Nice play by Heaven Marshall. And she gets Summers on a 2-3 put out. Marshall popped up. Cleared the runner and able to get Mary Summers out. 2 down with Jolie McVeigh coming up. First baseman for the Lady Pioneers. Smith with the first one for her. Inside corner, bit off of it apparently. Next one coming for McVeigh. Smith has one go out and catches that front corner of the play with a nice cut. And a 1-1 in the count. Top of the second. Gibson County threatening to go 3 up, 3 down each time. Swing, or rather taking strike 2, is Summers, or rather McVeigh. And Smith took a little bit off of that one. Threw the timing off of McVeigh, I believe. See what she comes back with. And in fact, a good play by Smith just to throw it up toward the backstop. Don't let them see what pitch you were coming with. Next one for Jolie McVeigh. Here comes Smith. Ball outside. A little too much of that other's batter's box. Mathis popped out to second. Mary Summers grounded out catcher to first. And here's Smith. Swing and a miss, and she ends out the second straight inning with a Nutrien Ag strikeout. This time it's Jolie McVeigh. 3 up, 3 down for Gibson County. Bottom of the first, no scores. Union City's coming to bat on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
Looking sharp has never been easier. Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? Five Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, Five Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
Union City sent 5 players up in that first inning, unable to get a run home. They'll start with Avery Riley leading off here in the second. The freshman second baseman for the Lady Tornadoes made a nice play on a wind-blown pop-up from Addie Mathis just a moment ago. Union City baseball playing at Jackson Christian today. Fastball high from Criswell, ball 1. Rays lead the Cardinals 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th in Busch Stadium, opening day. They had opening night last night between the Yankees and the Giants. A lot of Tennessee fans watching that one as the former Vol baseball coach is the first to make the jump as head coach to manager in the major leagues from college. 2-0 the count for Riley. Third pitch coming is high. Criswell slid on that pitch. It looked like mound is very, very firm. Next one coming from Criswell. 3-0 count for Riley. Criswell has it go down low, and that's the third walk of the game. And Riley will head down to first. Riley, on-base percentage will go up from .269. She has 1 stolen base this year. She sacrificed quite a bit. That's her third walk on the year. But Riley has 7 RBIs. For a freshman, that's fabulous. Another freshman in the lineup today is Maddie Stewart. We'll see her in just a little bit. Coming up now, Whitley Jenkins playing third base, senior. Jenkins squares, and the ball goes over her left shoulder. And the ball is dropped by Owens, and that allows Riley to hit to second. With nobody down. 2-0 right now, and that is the second straight batter going 2-0 against Criswell. Lady Pioneer throws 3-0 for the second straight batter as well. You can see her mark as she comes off the mound through the conditioner and into the clay, and she's sliding a little bit. Not quite ending where she wants. She pops up, back over to the middle, and that one she gets to come back over. Good pitch. Nice velocity to it, and a tailing action makes it 3-1. Riley at second, a chance for Jenkins right here. Takes ball 4 high and back to the screen, and that means Riley will hit to third. Second straight leadoff walk, which we saw in the top of the first. Union City had the first 2 on as well. Annalise Morton coming up. Morton, 208 this season. Couple of RBIs, big chance for her right here. Coach Gossett waiting for her bat to explode. She has good power. And Gibson County will have their coach go out and talk to Criswell, a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit. We're in the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth here from Edelman Hawks Field in Graham Park. A very windy Thursday. Better weather than definitely what tomorrow will bring. Cloudy, rainy, turning cold, spring. Especially West Tennessee spring. You just never know what it's going to be. The umpire, Brad Boucher, coming out to say, that's enough. You've had your time. So the final, the regionals start tonight in men's basketball tournament. It's exciting. Tennessee playing on Friday night against Iowa State. They've got the late game, last game on Friday night. Outside corner, strike one to Morton, and taking second on the pitch is Jenkins. So that's second and third. Union City, nobody down. Morton waiting for the next one from Criswell. She bared down in that first inning. See if she does the same here. And the strike on the inside corner puts Morton in the hole, 0-2. Texas and Purdue will be coming up at 6. Iowa, Nebraska, Arkansas, Arizona, Illinois, and Houston. They look like good matchups. Most of the time it doesn't end that way, but maybe so. That'd be cool. We haven't had that in quite a while. I think we've got more parity in college basketball. Is it because of NIL? Yeah, it is. A lot of teams are equal now. Morton, 1-2 after that ball outside. Another one coming from Criswell. High and outside on her. Two the count. Two people on for Union City, second and third. And Morton flips it off toward the right side. To stay alive, Union City has Riley at third and Jenkins at second. Next one coming from Criswell. She has 2 Nutrien Ag strikeouts, but Morton works the count full, taking a ball high. 2-0 the count. Dare Union City load the bases for Maddie Stewart. She waits on deck. Morton takes that pitch outside. Good eye for Annalise Morton, and Union City in business with the bases loaded. And that is the 5th walk of this game for Andrea Criswell, finding a very tough to get the zone going. So Stewart on the season, 200. 3 hits on the season. Knocked in a few. Flips the ball toward foul territory on the Union City side, and right where Criswell and her catcher Owens could not get it. Foul ball, 0-1. Stewart has scored 4 runs on the season. Sacrificed 3 times. Waits from Criswell. Infield in for Gibson County. A hit will bring 2 in. Ball on the inside corner. Makes it 0-2 for Stewart. Definitely no homers to left field today. It's probably about an 18-mile-per-hour wind, somewhere in that range. Ball inside, just off the plate for ball 1. Criswell, 1-2, nobody out. Union City has 3 people on. Bases loaded. Morton at first, Jenkins at second, and Avery Riley waits over at third base. Criswell trying to bear down here in this second inning. Stewart, though, pops it off to the right side to stay alive. Still 1-2 on her. No score as we're in the bottom of the second. Maddie Smith has Gotten Gibson County 3 of 3 down in the first 2 innings with a couple of Nutrien Ag strikeouts. This one from Criswell, driven through the 5-6 hole. One person is in. That's Riley, and staying at third will be Whitley Jenkins. Big hit for Maddie Stewart. Union City is on the board first here in this second inning. That'll bring up Kylie McClure. Sophomore walked, got to second in the first inning, but stranded. But Criswell gave up her first hit. And Union City on the board, still with the bases loaded and nobody down. Strike one to McClure. McClure about 390, 395 on base percentage. Bats from the left side. Criswell brings the 0-1 to her, or 1-0, and it's outside. Rather the 0-1, it is now 1-1. Kylie McClure, sophomore left fielder for Union City. Lady Tornadoes coming up on, I believe, Tuesday, will be going to Peabody in a flip toward the shortstop, and coming in to grab it is Patizzi. Everybody able to get back, and that is the first out of the inning for Gibson County. You can see the McClure trying to guide the ball as the infield is in, so between third and short, decent size opening. Kylie Mays, center fielder, who made a good play defensively back in the first inning with a catch and throw double play. Walked in the first, takes strike one right here. Lady Tornadoes leading 1-0. Stewart at first, Annalise Morton at second, and Jenkins over at third. Foul ball by Mays. Mays walking in the first. Her on-base percentage right at .525 now. It was her 8th walk of the year. Good eye. She finds herself at 1-2 right now with Andrea Criswell. Next one coming from Criswell. Ball on the outside corner and a Nutrien Ag strikeout on Kylie Mays. She knew it too. Took off. It was a nice pitch. Give Criswell a tip of the hat on that one. Second out. And to bring up Maddie Smith, able to help herself here. Let's see what happens. Gibson County able to relax the defense a little. Outfield playing deep. 2 down, 1-0 Lady Tornadoes. Bases loaded. Maddie Smith will take ball one high, apparently. Boston leading Cincinnati 2-0 in the 9th. A lot of people feel don't sleep on the Red Sox. Tigers leading the Padres 8-2 in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. Angels leading the Astros 1-0 top of the 8th. See where they want to change the name of the Angels again. Ball in the outside corner, strike for Maddie Smith, 1-1 with 2 down. Rangers losing to the Phils 5-0 in the 8th. Those are the only games going on right now. A few finals. Pittsburgh going down to the Mets 11-7 in a slugfest. Here's Maddie Smith. Takes the ball high. Makes it 2-2. Brewers defeat the White Sox. Troubles just for the White Sox. They continue. 14-2. Nationals over the Cubs 10-4. And the Orioles defeated the Twins 2-1. Last night, the Yankees defeated the Giants 7-0. Max Fried with a great outing for the Yankees. Ball gets past the catcher, and a delayed reaction is Jenkins coming in and really caught Gibson County off guard. And I think that Owens couldn't figure out where it was. A wild pitch will bring in Jenkins, make it 2-0. And Smith was still with runners in scoring position. Takes ball 4 on the outside. And she's on base for sister Hadley Smith. Hadley leads the team in RBIs. She and her sister Maddie have 9 apiece. Big RBI chance right here for the sophomore Hadley Smith. Struck out in that first inning. Criswell laboring this inning. Ball inside and low. Ball 1. Union City with 1 hit, 4 walks, 4 bases on balls this inning. Get an RBI from Maddie Stewart, and also just now a wild pitch and a score for Whitley Jenkins. Foul ball off to the right side. Makes it 1-1, 2 down. Union City has Morton at third. Maddie Stewart is at first, or at second, and Maddie Smith is at first. Criswell with a 1-1 count brings it to Hadley Smith. Ball fouled off just to the backstop. We said Union City playing at Peabody on Tuesday. They go to Westview on Thursday, or at home against Westview on Thursday. I think we have that game scheduled to broadcast. Our next broadcast will be on Monday night as the Golden Tornadoes host Westview in baseball. Another foul ball, and Hadley Smith hanging tough. From Edelman Hawks Field, Union City has put together a rally, scoring 2 runs in this bottom of the second on just 1 hit. 4 bases on balls from Andrea Criswell. She delivers here, trying to bring it back inside, but it is a ball. Makes it 2-2-2. There's our first ding of the night, or the afternoon. (14-2) softball today from Edelman Hawks Field. Next one from Criswell. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch, good location down low, and a Nutrien Ag strikeout for the second time tonight for Hadley Smith. But Union City scores a couple on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base for the Lady Tornadoes. So after 2, it's 2-0 Union City on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers. For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are going into the top of the third. Union City plating 2 in the bottom of the second. And Gibson County will have the bottom half of their lineup. It's been 1-2-3 each inning for Maddie Smith so far. Custom Patizzi, Alexis Tate, and Adelie Thompson. For Gibson County. Smith is mixed up her pitches quite well. Has Gibson County on their heels just a tad because of the different speeds that she's been able to put and locations. That one high and outside. Will this wind affect pitches? It can. Ball grounded to first, and Hadley able to grab it and tag the bag unassisted. Patrizzi is the first out of the third inning. Coming up now, Alexis Tate. Tate batting from the left side. Smith has given up one hit. First batter, Andrea Criswell, with a dribbler, much like that one, except it goes right to Addison Carr, and she throws out Tate. 6-3. Efficient with the pitches. That is just the third pitch of the inning for Maddie Smith. And Adelaide Thompson coming up for the Lady Pioneers. Number 9 hitter. Takes it down and inside, a ball one. Swing and a ground ball to the first base side and goes foul. 1-1 with 2 down here in the top of the third. Union City leading 2-0. 2 runs on this one hit. 4 bases on balls in that second inning. Criswell thus far has walked 6 and struck out 4. Ball right on the plate. Smith thought it was strike 3. It was only strike 2. See if she can walk it off right here. Foul ball almost gets the coaching staff. Love how Stevie Gossett dove into the dugout and left the other coaches to fend for themselves. We'll talk to Coach Gossett after the game. Smith, ball outside. That makes it 2-2, our second ding of the night. Adelaide Thompson waiting for the 2-2. Ground ball toward third. Coming up to grab it is Jenkins over to first and in time. And 3 up, 3 down for Union City once again against the Lady Pioneers. After 2.5, it's Union City 2, Gibson County nothing on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
Well, Criswell back out there to go for another inning. 2 innings, 2 runs, 1 hit, 6 bases on balls, and 4 Ks. So you can look at it in a way. Second inning got away from her just a tad, but she battled back. And she did so in the first and stranding 2 Union City players. So she may be a little bit erratic at times, but then she is able to bear down and make some big plays against some big pitchers, big hitters in Hadley Smith and Maddie Smith. She has them at 0-3 with 3 Ks and a walk with people on, so that's been big. Lady Pioneers will work against Addison Carr, Avery Riley, and Whitley Jenkins this round. or this inning. Carr popped out to third in that second inning, or first inning. Takes ball one on the outside, just off the corner. Union City senior playing short tonight. Right across the inside part of the plate, strike one, 1-1. Lady Tornadoes 2-7 on the season. So far this week, 1-1. One over Halls, lost to Hickman County. Ground ball toward right field and gets through. Carr with a hit. That puts speed on the bases. Nice job of hitting for Addison Carr. Carr trying to pick up that average. She will with that one. So Union City with speed and a heady player in Carr at first base. Avery Riley squares to bunt, takes it back, ball one. Riley walked back in the second and scored on a Maddie Stewart single. Up until Carr, that was the only hit for Union City. Carr at first. See if Union City just puts on the full sacrifice here. Nope. Going to take a strike on the outside corner. Stevie Gossett at third base, instructing not only his batter, but his runner. Carr is at first. Squaring. Riley taking it back. Ball outside. Rotation play for Gibson County as they bring first baseman Jolie McVeigh in. Well, third base stays put. That is Mary Summers. And shortstop Patizzi will cover second. So when Riley goes off of the sacrifice and the ball inside gets past the catcher, and going down to second on a pass ball will be Addison Carr. That makes it 2-1 or 3, possibly 3-1. Sun is very bright right now. Nobody down here in the third. It is 3-1. Ball in the outside corner. Nice pitch from Criswell. Full up. Riley with a big spot. 208 average so far this year, but 7 RBI. She's got a shot out here at second base with Carr. Criswell delivers it high, and that's ball 4. She's walked for the second straight time. Getting on base, name of the game that helps you score runs, which is the ultimate object. Whitley Jenkins coming up. She walked and scored in that second inning. So now you have Carr at second and Riley at first. She squares to bunt, does so, but it's fouled back to the backstop. 0-1 the count. Whitley Jenkins, senior third baseman for Lady Tornado, squares once again, gets it down, but it goes foul. Grabbing it as it was going foul was Mary Summers. Will Stevie Gossett stay with the sacrifice for Whitley Jenkins? We'll see. Jenkins this year has sacrificed once. Ball on the inside, apparently a little low. Makes it 1-2. Nobody down. First and second for Union City. Leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Endrick Criswell brings it to the plate high. Jenkins takes it, 2-2, battling back. You can be patient with Criswell, but then again, she has great movement on her stuff, and I think that's sometimes that's why she doesn't connect. But when she does, it's probably a 20% chance that you'll get a hit. But she's walked walked 7 in this game. Carr threatens to go. Now she's walked 8. Ball loose. But everybody will just move up the one base. Willie Jenkins walking for the second straight time. Eight bases on balls and 4 strikeouts, and that's going to be it for Criswell on the mound. She'll stay in. She's the leadoff hitter. It looks like they may be going Avery Owens. She's going in as catcher and taking off her gear. So we'll take a break as Gibson County makes a pitching change on a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit. And the Lady Pioneers will be getting in Addie Mathis. Addie Mathis comes in from second to pitch. And we'll have her first pitch to Annalise Morton coming up next on Froggy 99.3, the Sports 731 Network.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
So Criswell able to go 2 innings thus far. She is responsible for all 3 on base. Gave up 2 hits. And we'll wait on the runs. 4 strikeouts, but 8 bases on balls. And she'll give way to Mathis. Morton threatens to square. Ball high and outside. Makes it 1-0. Nobody down here in the bottom of the third. Union City leading 2-0. Threatening for a big inning for the second straight inning. Or actually third inning as well. Ball high. Makes it 2-0. With this wind, and field didn't get as much water, but it didn't really matter. With this wind, it's going to stay dry. Mathis takes a little bit off that one, gets it over the plate. Morton takes it, and it's 2-1. Not a bad idea by Annalise Morton. Take until you get a strike. Ball inside. Ball gets loose, and coming in for Union City is Carr. And the Lady Tornadoes on a wild pitch go up 3-0. Morton. A 3-1 count. Runners at second and third right now, Riley and Jenkins. Here's Mathis' pitch. Ball hit out toward center field, coming in and making the play for Gibson County. It's number 41, Chloe Allman. So with one down, still with second and third, Maddie Stewart with an RBI single to left field in the second inning. Big play by Stewart. Her second RBI of the year. Bunts this time, and she has to get away from the fielder. And ball, did it go foul? It did. First baseman was coming in. People would say, doesn't she have to get out of the way of the runner? No, and actually she doesn't. Runner must avoid fielders, especially when they're making a play on the ball. So with an 0-1 count to Stewart, Mathis is high. Lady Tornadoes getting a single from Madison Carr to right field, and she comes home on a wild pitch. Next one high and outside to Stewart. 2-1 to her. One down. Lady Tornadoes with Avery Riley at third and Whitley Jenkins at second base right now. And Maddie Stewart at the plate. Swings and misses. Mathis took a little bit off that one. Stewart really in front. So Addie Mathis coming in with a tough task. It flies the ball off to the left side foul and hit the backstop, the net. It stays 2-2. Next one, Stewart. Inside, makes it 3-2. High and tight. And Stewart able to avoid. We'll see what Mathis has for her. Does she take a little bit more off? She does, and Stewart can't connect. And it is a Nutrien Ag strikeout for Maddie Stewart. First out of the inning for Gibson County. Kylie McClure coming up. Walked back in the first. Popped out to short in the second. Two down now with that pop out. Standing at third, Riley. Jenkins is over at second. Ball popped toward third base and having to come up and grab it. The shortstop making an incredible nice play to dive for it. And Fatizzi will end the inning with another putout. 6 in that variety for McClure. So Union City does get on the board, though, with a run and a hit, 2 other walks, 2 people left on base as well. But after 3, they lead Gibson County 3-0 on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
It's 3-0 as we head to the 4th inning, Union City. If not for the leadoff single by Criswell, which was a 20-foot single, right out in front of the mound between home and the pitching circle. And with her speed, she beat out the throw barely and then was doubled off. So since then, Maddie Smith has retired everyone. So in a lot of ways, you could look at it, she has gotten all 9 outs. Just gave up a hit in the first. Cardinals up 9-7 now. Bottom of the 8th over Tampa Bay. So for Gibson County in this inning, Andrea Criswell will come up to the plate. Fouls it off to the right. Smith with a couple of Nutrien Ag strikeouts thus far. Deals with Criswell. Takes a little bit off, grounds to Carr. Carr flips it over to first in time. Nice play, Union City, to get the very speedy Andrea Criswell. Avery Owens will come up. The catcher flied out to center field last time up, which resulted in that double play where Criswell just got caught off base. You're listening to Lady Tornado Softball on WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City. First pitch to Owens, high and outside. Smith has now retired 9 in a row. Inside, nearly hits Owens, but does not. Stevie Gossett asked that his senior pitcher not walk anyone tonight, nor hit anyone, and thus far she has not. But here's Owens working the count now. Smith gets the call from her head coach. It's 3-1, I believe, right now. 3-0. Smith brings it home, takes a little bit off, and gets strike one. From Edelman Hawks Field in Graham Park in Union City. Got the double J's with me again tonight, Justin and Jay. With our Froggy and Sports 731 coverage. Ball low and inside, and that is the first base on balls for Maddie Smith. It's unknown why a pitcher will do that. It just happens. They squared a bunt trying to come up with it. Chloe Allman. Allman playing center field. Like I said, the Cardinals are leading right now. So I guess that's the idea. Outscore teams this year. And with a surprising offense, Weatherholt has homered twice. Nope, once. And been on base other times as well. But Cardinals leading 9-7. Weatherholt is like the number 5 Major League Baseball prospect. So big things expected. Swing and a miss to Chloe Allman. Avery Owens still at first. One down. Nice pitch, but a little high from Smith. That was probably her best velocity she's had tonight. Near the strike zone. She's had some good ones pretty far out, but she has a 3-0 lead with a man at first. They're going to call strike 3. Wow. A Nutrien Ag strike looking for Chloe Allman. Just a nice cut that Allman thought was going off the play, but it did not. So Addie Mathis, current pitcher for Gibson County. Takes ball one from Smith. Next one from the senior. Strike on the outside corner. Took a little bit off, and Mathis was way out in front. Mathis wearing number 99. Ball low, and going down to second is Owens. Marshall's throw not in time. A stolen base for Avery Owens. 2-1 the count. Will they stay with a possible sacrifice or let Mathis swing away. She does swing away. Popped over to the right side and foul right against the backstop. Nobody could get it. Good hustle, though, from the Smiths and Marshall. Next one from Smith. Nice pitch. Has it off the end of the bat. Foul. Changing locations quite well today. And speeds. Making the batters look for a lot more. 3 strikeouts. 3 Nutrien Ag strikeouts on the evening. Ball inside. Make it 4. Nice pitch. Maddie Smith, and Union City is out of this little jam in the 4th inning and lead 3-0 going into the bottom half of the 4th. Union City will have Mays, also Smith and Smith coming up on Froggy 99.3, the Sports 731 Network.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Lady Tornadoes coming up on Tuesday. We'll head to Peabody for District 14 2A. Back here on Thursday on April 2nd with Westview, and we'll have that broadcast for you starting at 4:50. The first pitch scheduled for 5. Our next baseball broadcast will be Monday night, I believe. Yes, it is the 30th. Union City hosting Westview at Elam Stadium at L.H. Ladd Field, 6:20 the broadcast time. Tornadoes at JCS today. Go to St. Mary tomorrow. Austin Atwill needs to fire schedule maker. That'd be him. Not much you can do sometimes. There was a lack of participation in scheduling for Union City. That happens sometimes. Foul off to the right as we begin the bottom of the 4th with Kylie Mays coming up. Mays 0 for 1, walk and a strikeout. Union City baseball just starting at Jackson Christian. No score. We'll keep an eye on that. Mays, a junior, playing center field. Has the ball go high. Back for another inning of work is Addie Mathis. Mathis was able to come in and shut the door on Union City with a bases loaded situation. Her 1-1 is fouled straight back. Makes it 1-2. As I said, Mays over .520 on base percentage this year. And she's knocked in 10, or rather scored 10. Flips the ball to the left side, but foul. Stays at 1-2. As we're in the bottom of the 4th, Union City leading 3-0. Maddie Smith worked out of her first jam. With Avery Owens at second and 1 down, she struck out Allman and Mathis to end that threat. Ball high for Mays, and she's looking at 2-2 right now. Our sponsors in helping bring you Lady Tornado Softball, Allen Searcy Builders, ATA CPAs and Advisors, Union City Board of Education. We appreciate them. Ball outside. And Mays working the count, 3-2 now. Leading off here in the fourth. Or Investment Management, E&H Refrigeration, and Tyson Foods of Obion County. All wonderful sponsors for us. Ball hit toward third. Nice gobble and flip toward first. And really nice play, Mary Summers. And out is Mays, 5-3. She hit it hard. Staying with it, though, was Summers. That brings up Maddie Smith. Smith walking a strikeout today, but on the mound, fabulous. She's gone 4 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Takes strike 1 from Addie Mathis. I believe Owens has moved to third. That is who that is. Ball inside and low. And that is true because Summers is now catching for Gibson County. Smith with a 1-1 count. Ball outside in the dirt. Maddie Smith with a hitter's count now, 2-1. Bases empty, 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Lady Tornadoes looking for their first district win of the season. Ground ball toward third. It is Owens bobbling it just for a moment. She's able to grab it and throw it and get Smith out, 5-3. Owens proving just keep it in play, keep it in front of you. That's what coaches always teach you. For good reason. Hadley Smith, a couple of strikeouts. She's probably glad to see Criswell go. Takes ball 1 high and outside from Mathis. Mathis doing a little digging there. Turf guys just cringe when they see that. She wants a toe hold, that's for sure. Comes home with 1 for Smith, high and tight, and makes it 2-0. Smith looking for her first hit of the game. Came in hitting .435. That'll drop slightly right now. Awaits the 2-0. Swings and fouls it to the right side. And makes it 2-1. Remember, after the game, stay with us. The 5 Seasons Men's Shop post-game show. Swing and a miss by Smith. Good cut. Makes it 2-2 with 2 outs. Third ding of the night. Next one from Mathis. Big pitch, low and outside, and makes it 3-2. Hadley Smith back in the box. Addie Mathis brings it home. Swing and a ground ball to second, going off to the right side, and the throw actually pulls first baseman Jolie McVeigh off the base. And so Smith is on base with an error. E4 on that play, but getting on base nonetheless. Addison Carr. First time she's faced Addie Mathis. Union City with a pinch runner. See if we can get the number. Ball outside, and that may be number. Is that number 8, Letty Carson? I believe it is. The glare. I mean, you just can't imagine the glare right now. It's right at first base. A play for a catcher on a throw from right field would be tough right now. Extremely tough. So Carson at first after Smith was able to get on as a pinch runner. And here's Carr taking the ball inside, gets away, and Carson able to move up to second base. What we'll call a wild pitch from Mathis. 3-1 or 3-0 the count. Carr has had some good at-bats tonight. Got her first hit, 1 of 2, scored a run. Union City leading 3-0 here in the fourth. Strike as she thought it was ball 4, but caught a bit of the corner. Has to come back. Apologize to the umpire. She didn't. But now she can go to first as that one high and outside. And that'll bring up Avery Riley. Riley's come up with some big moments tonight. 2 walks and a run. Freshman in a big spot. Union City, 2 people on, 2 down. Leading 3-0. There's Mathis taking a little bit off, but leaves it high. And Carson will go back to second base. Carr at first. Mathis, another outside corner. Nice pitch. Strike 1. 1-1, 2 down. Addie Mathis in relief of Andrea Cresswell, and ball fouled back. Makes it 1-2. You can see he has to be a little bit more alert. Mathis has been more around the strike zone. This one grounded up toward the middle, but there's Cresswell able to grab it and flip it to first. Does she stay on? She did. Nice play by Jolie McVeigh, and out 6-3 is Avery Riley, and that ends the Union City fourth. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 people left, and Union City leading 3-0 over Gibson County. Lady Pioneers coming up on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Lady Tornadoes leading 3-0. We head to the fifth. And Gibson County will send up Mary Summers, Jolie McVeigh, and Carson Patizzi. Maddie Smith has been really good tonight. 4 innings of work. Allowed just 1 hit. Ball knocked right back to her. Grabs it, flips it to her sister. A little bit high, but she's able to grab it. And a 1-3 put out. Smith had retired 10 in a row at one point, or 9 in a row at one point. Then a walk to Owens, and that's the last person to reach. In fact, with Owens at second in that 4th, she struck out Allman and Mathis looking. Ball on the outside corner to Jolie McVeigh. 0-1. Smith has had good command so far tonight. Next pitch from her. Swing and a miss. Good movement. A little bit off speed for Smith. 0-2. Maddie Smith, senior pitcher for Union City. Swing and a pop toward right field. Will it go foul? It does, and Morton will go to grab it. Coming up after the game, we'll have our Reynolds Brothers Tire Company game stats. Also the ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash top performer of the game as well. All during the Five Seasons Men's Shop post-game show. I bet they're playing a little basketball now, yep. 20-18 Texas leading over Purdue. What has happened? Texas has hit this tournament and been incredible. About halfway gone in the first. Ball high to McVeigh, and she has a 1-2 count, 1 down. Here comes Smith. Ball inside, too far in, and it hits McVeigh. 22nd batter hit. 22nd batter hit by Maddie Smith. When you try to get inside, sometimes the pitch curves or tails on you, and that's what's happening a lot of times. And most of those, as Stevie Gostin said, not her fault, and he's asking for the pitch to be that tight. And like we said, trying to keep batters off the inside part. Ball is grounded to first, tagging first, and getting the out is Hadley Smith. Smith fires it to second, and Carr somehow comes up with it, but sliding in is McVeigh. Nice play by Union City's Hadley Smith. 2 down. Runner at second is Jolie McVeigh. Swing and a miss by Alexis Tate. Tate grounded out to Addison Carr at short. Back in the third. 3-0 Lady Tornadoes. Gibson County threatening here with a runner at second. Jolie McVeigh. 2 down here in the 5th. Smith outside. Ball goes through the hole. Will they threaten to score? Instead, getting the ball back in, and a nice play for the Lady Tornadoes and McClure. And for some reason, that should be 3 outs, shouldn't it? Yes. What in the world? That's 3 outs. That's the player from Jolie McVeigh came home, and she's out 2-1. So that's the inning, is that not? Because that's 3 outs. And Mary Summers grounding out. Then Patizzi grounded out. Jolie McVeigh is out after the single by Alexis Tate. And that's 3 outs. I have 3 outs. Okay. I guess McVeigh's not at third. Adelie Thompson coming to the plate. I'm confused. Oh, well. 3-1. So they did count the run. Okay. So, never mind. McVeigh scored. I could have sworn I saw the umpire call her out. Yes, she scored. There we go. So now that's straight. The 1-1 pitch, the 0-1 pitch is down and inside and goes back to the backstop. And going over to third is a pinch runner for Gibson County. Maddie Smith struggling a little bit here in this inning. She has 1-1 on Thompson. Man at third, ball grounded back, a foul off. Makes it 1-2. Smith so far today, 4 Nutrien Ag strikeouts. She's walked 1, given up 2 hits, and hit a batter. Coming up with a 1-2 pitch here. All fouled off to the right side. Good piece of hitting by Thompson. Little delay as Stevie Gossett will get the umpire some more softballs. 1-2 the count with 2 down. Next pitch, Smith inside. Backing away from him is Thompson, makes it 3-2 or 2-2. So our 4th ding of the night, 2-2-2. Next one right down the middle, but a little high, makes it 3-2. Smaller strike zone for Thompson. Probably right at her shoulders. Foul back. Thompson trying to hang. Gibson County threatening to cut this lead down to 1. They haven't run in thus far. On 1 hit. And a runner at third. Here comes Smith. Foul ball or ball hit to right field. It is a fair ball. In to score for Gibson County. He's number 2 on a triple all the way to the right field corner by Adelie Thompson. And the Lady Pioneers coming up big. In the top of the 5th. We saw that the other night. In the boys' game. In the baseball game the other night, 5th inning was just against Gibson County. Got to be something going on in the 5th inning with Gibson County for Union City, just allowing extra runs there. So the Lady Pioneers back to the top of the lineup. And it is Criswell driving it to second base, but coming up with it and flipping it over to Hadley Smith is Avery Riley, and Union City gets out of it. But they do allow a couple of runs on a base hit, or 2 base hits, a triple, and the Lady Tornadoes lead trimmed to 1, 3-2. The bottom half of the 5th coming up on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Bottom of the fifth for the Lady Tornadoes. Whitley Jenkins will lead it off. She's been on base twice via the walk. Scored a run as well. Annalise Morton, 0 for 1 with a walk as well. And Maddie Stewart, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Those are the three that the Lady Tornadoes will send to face Addie Mathis, who's come in relief of Criswell and done a pretty good job. Union City threatened the last inning, not able to get anything home. And Mathis has done quite well herself to be able to keep Union City at bay. She's been around the plate. I think that's probably the key. Lady Tornadoes third baseman Jenkins, senior. First one coming from Mathis is outside. District 14 2A action. Union City looking for their first district win of the season. They are 0-2, lost 2 to Ripley. I believe Gibson County looking for their first district win. They lost to Peabody the other night. Strike on the outside corner for Jenkins. Mathis in her third inning of work. Bottom of the fifth. Lady Tornadoes up 3-2. Strike on the outside corner. So we're 1-2 the count for Jenkins. Annalise Morton waiting on deck. Ball swung and up the middle. Quickly to first, and they're going to say that Jenkins is out. Pretty close. Didn't get the call. Just a ball eked over the pitcher's outstretched arms, and second baseman Patrizzi able to come up with it and throw her out. Morton up to bat, 0 for 1, a walk today. Left fielder waits for Addie Mathis. Mathis down the middle. Strike one. Bottom of the fifth. Union City up 3-2. Swing and one driven out to left field. Going back and looking at it and not able to get it right at the warning track. So Morton on her way to second and has a double to lead off this fifth inning, or two with one down, a big double. Just off the, really on the end of the bat, but Morton gave it a ride, and they were playing in just a tad. Ball hit right at the warning track. So one down. Runner at second for Union City, and Stewart will ground to third. And coming up with it and flipping it over is Owens. Almost as good as a sacrifice as Morton able to grab over there on the throw. They let her get it too far off. If Owens had looked over, Morton was probably 15 feet from her. Union City, the leadoff hitter, Kylie McClure coming up with a runner at third and two down. She grounded out to short first time or second time up against Mathis, and this time she leaves it out toward third, and nice play by Owens, able to come up and grab it And Union City will strand Morton at third base. No runs and 1 hit, no errors, and 1 person left. And after 5 innings, it's 3-2 Union City. Gibson County coming up on Froggy 99.3, the Sports 731 Network.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at hermanjenkins.com.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Maddie Smith here in the 6th, delivers a little bit high and up. Just a tad inside, but high, I think. And Avery Owens takes ball 1. Owens walked and flew out to center field. Takes on Smith. Smith struggled in that 5th inning, gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. 2, 3, and 4 for Gibson County here in the 6th inning. Smith down the middle, a little bit high. Makes it 2-0. Give credit for Addie Mathis for Gibson County. She's come in and kept her team close. Allowed them to chip away, and they did last inning. There's ball 3, high and outside. Smith struggling right here. Cardinals winning today. 9-7 over Tampa Bay. Dynamic young offense is what they're saying. Not much on the pitching, apparently. Ball down the middle for Smith, strike 1 at 3-1. Owens did not offer at it. Next one coming. Little pop toward the left side. There's Carr ranging over and grabbing it for the first out of the inning. Addison Carr has played a good defensive game thus far. 1 down, 6th inning. That'll bring up Chloe Allman. A couple of strikeouts looking. She hadn't figured Smith out yet. You get that sometimes. Senior with the first one, swing and a miss. She has gone after the high strike, but mainly Maddie Smith has been able to get her on balls tailing on the outside. She does pop this one up, and Morton goes over to grab it and has it for the second out. Annalise Morton ranging out in left field. Excuse me, was that McClure? McClure with that. Morton's in right field. Smith with 2 down. A pop towards second and just over the outreach hands of Riley. And it goes over into right field and a base hit for Addie Mathis. And she had been 0 for 2 as well. And she gets her first hit. Gibson County's 4th of the game. 5th of the game, rather. 3-2 Union City, 2 down. So a runner at first now, and Addie Mathis, Mary Summers coming up. Summers now catching. Started off at third base. Smith brings it home and in a little bit too far. 1-0. For Union City, you want Maddie Smith to lead Addie Mathis right at first base. Smith with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, good location. Mary Summers. Lady Tornadoes. Smith brings it home. Strike two. The high strike makes it 1-2 with 2 down. Stevie Gossett giving out the signal for what pitch? Ball low, and he gets away from Marshall just a moment. Makes it 2-2, but taking second on the play was Addie Mathis. Ball in the dirt, wild pitch. 3-2 Union City, 2-2-2 here in the 6th inning, and the pitch is high, so 3-2 now. Summers trying to see if she can keep a Gibson County small rally going. Ball high and outside, but trying to go to third is Mathis, and she does. Mathis able to go over. It's basically caught Union City a little bit to sleep after the walk. So a stolen base. And Mary Summers is now at first base. And coming up is Jolie McVeigh. She was hit by a pitch, struck out. And with 2 down, Gibson County's threatening. Union City's lead is 3-2 right now. Union City at an 0-2. Get away from them with Mary Summers. Able to come back and work a walk, and that brings in McVeigh. McVeigh with a foul ball back to the back. Lady Tornadoes looking for their first district win of the season. 0-2 thus far. They go to Peabody on Tuesday. Ball inside corner. Nice pitch by Smith. It's 0-2 now. See if she decides to live right there. Probably would be able to. It was a very good location. Smith brings this one home. Stays inside, but it is caught by Jenkins, and that'll end the inning. Nice play by Whitley Jenkins, and a hard-hit ball. Gibson County strands a couple. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 players left on base. 3-2 Union City coming to bat on the bottom of the 6th on Froggy 99.3, the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lady Tornadoes coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. They're up 3-2. Maddie Smith and her defense did a great job to work their way out of a jam in that 6th. We'll see Mays, Smith, and Smith coming up. Mays has had a tough time today. 0 for 2 with a walk. Union City has had good connections the last really a couple of at-bats against Mathis, and we'll see if it continues here in the bottom of the 6th. Mathis has done a good job, though. She's kept her team within striking distance, and they're within a run. Ball outside for Mayers. Mays, the Third leading hitter on the team. Came in hitting .375. Waits for the 1-0. Mathis, nice. Takes it a little bit off on the inside corner. 1-1. Purdue and Texas tied at 1 with 3:10 left in the first. Nebraska leading Iowa 16-11. They have 14 minutes left in the first. Later on tonight, Arkansas, Arizona. That looks like a good one. And Illinois, Houston could be good. Ball hit toward left field. It looks like Mays will be on for the first time tonight. With the first time via hit. Second time total. Nice ball to left field, and that'll bring Maddie Smith on. Maddie got on an error. On a base hit. A walk. I'll get it straight in just a minute. Back in the second. She's grounded to third and struck out. Addie Mathis brings it home to her. Takes it way off and almost, you'd call it an ephus pitch in a lot of ways, the way that one just really slowed it down. Union City trying to get something going here in the bottom of the sixth, leading 3-2. Smith waits for Mathis outside, makes it 2-0. I can see what Union City's doing, trying to make sure that Mathis has to bring the ball in. Be patient. When she does, see what they can do with it. There she does. Ball driven out to left field. Did she get it all? Goes way back and against the wall. And that'll allow Mays to go to third base on a double off the base of the wall in left for Maddie Smith. Like I said, just waiting on it. And that puts Union City at second and third with nobody out here in the sixth. Union City will get a pinch runner in. Sophie Palmer coming in. Will pinch run at second base for Maddie Smith. And Hadley Smith stands at the plate. Big scoring opportunity for Union City right here. Nobody down, second and third. Mathis, ball driven out to her right. Smith just underneath that one. We'll check on Union City and see what they're doing in Jackson. After Mathis throws this one, slows it down, popped out to center field. That should be enough to score Mays. Mays tags after the catch, and she'll come home easily. And the RBI sacrifice from Hadley Smith. And going over to third base is Palmer. So Union City increases their lead. Nice play by Hadley Smith. Drove it deep enough in center field to bring home Mays without a problem, but more important, able to get the pinch runner, Sophie Palmer, to third. So with one down, Addison Carr has an RBI opportunity right here. Takes ball high from Mathis. Jackson Christian leading 1-0 over Union City. They are in the bottom of the third right now. Here's Mathis. Takes a little off, gets strike one. One down here in the bottom of the sixth. Union City leading 4-2. Little insurance for Maddie Smith, and she was able to come up big, moving runners over. There's Carr going the other way, drives it right field. Ball is caught, but Palmer able to tag up and come home. Union City with productive outs here in this sixth inning. Addison Carr with the RBI. She's now 1 of 2. A run, an RBI, and a walk. Having a good game. Clears the bases, and Avery Riley will be up. Mathis takes a lot off that one and gets it over the plate to go up 1-0-1 with 2 down. Lady Tornadoes, though, putting a little distance between them and Gibson County, 5-2. After Gibson County had added 2 runs in the 5th, Union City able to counter. Mathis with another. Riley steps back and watches it sail just past her knee. Way inside. 1-1 the count. Lady Tornadoes looking for their first district win of the season. Gibson County, I believe, as well. Ground ball up the middle for Criswell. And Criswell over for the first baseman, Jolie McVeigh. And McVeigh finally has to find the bag, and she gets Avery Riley out 6-3. Union City, though, a couple of runs with a couple of hits as well, and lead 5-3 going into the top of the 7th on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Gibson County, their last shot. They'll have Patizzi, Alexis Tate, and Adelie Thompson. It caused Maddie Smith some trouble. That ball inside, a little bit too far in. Carson Patizzi. I may not be pronouncing that right, but I'm not sure. 0 for 2. She's grounded out to first both times. Takes a ball strike, actually a strike a little bit high, but they give it to Maddie Smith, so 1-1 the count. Smith working into the 7th inning tonight. He's allowed 2 runs. I got the score wrong when we went to break. It is 5-2. Smith with the ball high makes it 2-1. Smith, though, 2 runs on 5 hits. She has 4 Nutrien Ag strikeouts. Making good pitches. Let's see what she does here. 2-1. Takes a little bit off, but it stays high. You don't really want the first runner to get on a walk after your team just scored. Smith, as we'll have a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit from Stevie Gossett, the head coach for the Lady Tornadoes. Major League Baseball, wisely on the day in which there's the final of the Sweet 16 going on. Play mostly day baseball. I think they've got a game tonight on NBC. Strike down the middle, and Patizzi just had to take it. I mean, she's 3-1. Her team's down by 3. Smith, a nice job, comes with the 3-2. Stays inside, and a foul ball off to the right side. Staying around the zone, that's what you want to do. Lady Tornadoes. 2 runs in the 2nd. Able to get 1 in the 3rd, and then 2 more in the bottom of the 6th, and lead 5-2 here in the 7th. Ball on the outside. They're going to call strike 3 looking. And Nutrien Ag strikeout. Maddie Smith may have been a tad high, but the umpire felt too close not to swing or make an attempt, and he rang her up. That'll bring up Alexis Tate. Tate with an RBI single. Back in the 5th inning. 1 of 2 on the evening. Gave way to a pinch runner, and that position scored. Maddie Smith with a 1-0. Ground ball toward third. Knocked down by Jenkins, picks it up, grabs it, flips it over for Smith, and she's out. 5-3. Hard hit ball. First thing for Jenkins was just to knock it down. And able to get Tate out for the second out of the inning. And Gibson County made it down to their final out as Adelaide Thompson will come to bat. Maddie Smith, first pitch to her, ground ball toward Riley. Riley picks it up, flips it over, and Union City with a win. A 4-3 put out, and the Lady Tornadoes get a huge district win tonight by the score of 5-2 over Gibson County. We will take a break and come back with the final stats and begin our Five Seasons Men's Shop postgame. A lot of stuff to do. Big win for the Lady Tornadoes. Be a coach in a good mood. We'll have that for you in just a moment on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus.
Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
We're in the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth as Union City has won over Gibson County 5-2 as we begin our Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin post-game show. I'm Robin Francis along with the Jays tonight. Again, Justin and Jay is helping us with the Froggy 99 crew here at Edelman Hawks Field. The Reynolds Brothers Tire Company stats for the game for Union City. It's an amazing outing, really, after what she's been through all season. Maddie Smith showing Maddie Smith how to pitch. It's back to old Maddie Smith right there. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks, just 2 walks, and hit just 1 batter. A big, big-time improvement for Smith. Gets the 3rd win of the season for Union City. They improved to 3-7. We'll play at Peabody coming up on Tuesday night. We'll have them with Westview on the 2nd, next Thursday, so a week from tonight. The Lady Tornadoes with a big night offensively. Addison Carr, 1 of 2. She had an RBI and a run as well. You had Maddie Smith, 1 for 3 with a double. Kylie Mays 1 for 3. Both had runs as well. Avery Riley getting on base, scoring a run, as did Whitley Jenkins. Annalise Morton 1 for 2, and Maddie Stewart 1 for 3 with an RBI as well for the Lady Tornadoes. Andrea Criswell will be saddled with the loss, pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, 4 strikeouts, but walked 8 in those 2 innings for Gibson County. The Lady Pioneers brought in Addie Mathis. She did a great job keeping Union City tight until that 6th inning when Union City got to her with 2 runs to get it a 3-run deficit for the Lady Tornadoes. So it is a 5-2 win, and we will decide our top performer, without a doubt, is Maddie Smith. 7 innings, 5 hits, gets the win for Union City as well. So our ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash top performer, Maddie Smith. Our Jerry Ward Autoplex Coaches interview coming up in just a moment on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Big win for the Lady Tornadoes, 5-2 tonight. Coach Stevie Gossett joining us now in the Jerry Ward Autoplex Coaches interview. Coach, did you say Maddie Smith, meet Maddie Smith? That was Maddie Smith of old tonight. 7 innings, great command of the strike zone.
Yep, all her stuff was on tonight. Change-up's usually working a little bit better, but we didn't need it tonight. She had a lot of run on her screwball, curveball, was locating well. Anything we were asking her to do, she was doing it. And, there at the end of the game, you're digging deep, you're in a tight ball game. I went out there and told her, I said, hey, calm down at 7, 8, 9. That's what we want. Go right after them. And that's exactly what she did.
Really good job. I heard defense played very well tonight as well.
Yep, that was our thing, is if we can play clean defense, I liked our chances. That's what we said in our keys to the game. Don't walk batters. We walked a few, but we were able to get out of a couple jams because of our defense stepping up, making a couple big double plays and some big catches, sticking with ground balls, and I think we did a great job defensively.
Talk a little bit about offense, production from Addison Carr tonight getting on base. She had several players getting on base any way they could, and then in the last inning, your big hitters coming up big with Mays and the Smiths.
Yep, and that's the thing. Kylie Mays Tuesday struggled a little bit. Struggled a little bit this week, just kind of getting their timing and, just missing some pitches, not seeing it well. And I said, go up there, be a leadoff. Just, trying to calm them down. We had a lead. Let's go scratch a few more. And they stepped up in a big way, that 2, 3, 4 spot, and going through the lineup. Like you said, Addison Carr, and all of them did big things tonight, laying down bunts, stringing hits together. And that's where we've been struggling, is leaving runners on base and not stringing them together. And we got some across the night.
And a big district win.
Absolutely. Like I said, we went down 0-2 in our district with Ripley losses, and played them good. And I kept telling our girls, "You're this close. You're this close." And tonight we flipped that switch to where, okay, we're up 3-0. We give up 2. All right, that's enough. And we put on 2 more insurance runs there at the end, and couldn't be more proud of these girls.